This week, we're in the Lake District, the home of epic landscapes and immense climbing. We took the long drive up from London to meet Neil Gresham, known for his all-round multidisciplinary climbing ability, and he decided the best way to spend a sunny day in the lakes was in a dark quarry. A change from the comfort of the climbing gym, let's watch Louis get the boots on, with axes at the ready, to try the incredibly challenging sport that many don't know of, called dry tooling.
We tried to go rock climbing today, and we're still quite upset about it because the route that we wanted to do was wet.
We had a really good challenge planned, which we're going to have to try again.
We're going to try it again, so watch this space. But of course, this started a conversation about what you do when you want to go rock climbing and the rock's wet. You could, of course, go to a climbing gym, which Louis does all the time.
Yeah, you're good at that.
You could go to a cafe, which I'm pretty good at. Everyone loves to see Louis doing things that he's never done before. And one of the things we have here in the Lake District are these dry tooling quarries. This is a place called The Works, and it's just, the rock's pretty dirty, the rock's pretty wet, a little bit loose. It's the sort of place people would never come rock climbing. The quality just isn't there, but it works perfectly for training with ice tools. Now, this started off as training for winter climbing. I used to kind of dabble with it as a way of getting fit for ice climbing.
I think Neil does still have on the horizon, he's like, one day I'm going to make Louis climb actual ice.
One day I'll take Louis to the real ice. This has kind of developed just in the same way as bouldering did for rock climbing. Obviously, bouldering developed into its own separate sport, and clearly, like, this has become a separate sport as well. As someone who's basically done a lot of different climbing styles, I'm going to say that it's a fact that this is the most tiring climbing style. I defy anyone watching YouTube to dispute this. Because, like, why would you think that would be? Because you're hanging on to jugs. Well, the answer is because these jugs allow you to get more pumped than you could actually get if you were climbing on rocks. If you're climbing on rock, you let go. But with the axes, you can just keep hanging on, and the pump just basically, it basically starts in your arms, it goes all the way down, and then it goes into your whole body, into your core, into your legs, and then you can't breathe anymore. It's like, it is the most exhausting form of climbing.
Bring it on, let's do it. Let's get warmed up and learn some basic stuff. Just a quick interlude so I can say thank you to the sponsor of today's video, AG1, and tell you all about this nutritional drink. You've probably already seen a lot of other climbers and athletes in the community talking about their experience with AG1, but I just want to share a little bit about my personal experience adding this into my routine. But first, what actually is AG1? So this is made up of 75 high-quality, whole food-sourced ingredients consisting of adaptogens, probiotics, superfoods, minerals, and vitamins. To make that simpler, this drink has two aims: to give your body all of the nutrients it needs and to support the foundation of long-term gut health. In my personal experience drinking AG1, one of the things I really value about it is getting more consistency in my diet. I have a pretty chaotic lifestyle. I don't always have enough time to cook for myself as I'd like to. So drinking AG1 regularly in the mornings just gives me total peace of mind that my body is getting the nutrients it needs every day. It's a really easy and pretty effortless habit to get into. I just put a scoop of AG1 in 250 ml of water, drink that before I have my breakfast, and I'm ready to go. Man, that's the other thing that I really like about this is when I've tried similar products in the past, I kind of got used to them tasting bad and feeling all gritty. So I kind of expected this would be the same, but it smells like Ribena and it doesn't taste gritty at all. It tastes really like fresh and citrusy. Very last thing that I need to tell you about, head over to athleticgreens.com/catalystclimbing. That's right, we've got our own little fancy link. You can find it in the description below, you can find it in the comments. Click on that to get started with your order. AG1 is going to give you 1 free year supply of immune supporting vitamin D3 and K2 and 5 free travel packs with your first purchase. Is that right? That seems like a really good deal. That's a really good deal. So, okay, that's everything for now. Thank you, AG1, for sponsoring this video. Back to the video, folks.
Don't be scared.
I mean, that is what I was going to say. The idea of, maybe this is one of the reasons that dry tooling hasn't appealed to me. The idea of flailing around, I'm pretty accident prone anyway, doing it with some very sharp axes in my hands. You've not accidentally nailed it through your hand or something before?
Mean, thankfully not. Okay. You know, like, if worse comes to worse, you can just ditch it.
Yeah.
So, right, you got your axes, virtually ready to go.
Yeah.
One slight consideration. What are you going to wear on your feet?
No, should I put climbing shoes on? How does it work?
You need to wear fruit boots, mate.
Fruit boots? You're not joking.
No, I'm not joking.
You're not joking? What?
So these are the weapons of choice.
Wow, great sensitivity on these.
It's basically like a stiffened climbing boot with a kind of neoprene gaiter over it, and it's got like a lightweight so-called sports style crampon bolted onto the bottom of it. you're using these points to stand on the little holes in the rock and on little edges and stuff. Yeah, put your tool over your shoulder, hold the bottom handle, and then take your other tool back and then put it in over there. Exactly. So yeah, more techniques are going to come out of the woodwork, but you might as well just have a go at this now. It's always a good idea, first time you try this, to do it on a top rope.
Yeah.
You know, because it feels pretty insecure. Like if a tool suddenly, it's not like rock climbing where you can feel when your hand's going to let go. If something's going to happen, it will happen very suddenly without you knowing. Yeah, that's it. And then lock off and try and get, that's the one, a bit higher, it's a fraction higher. You're in. So now, again, like, you can either do it capsule Cutloose style, or you can try and use your feet. Yeah, that's it, just do it capsule Cutloose style, why not? So now you're gonna need to match on that tool. Height, so left tool over your shoulder. Yeah, that's it, and then try and get your feet on.
Oh, what?
Yeah, and then you have to do a massive lock off and put that right tool in, up on the right. Can you see? Just under the bolt and to the right, perfect. That's it, in there, you got it. It might be rubbish. Oh, it is rubbish. Unlucky, it looks like it's blown out. Okay, so it might not hold that. Yeah, no, it doesn't. Okay, so I'm going to just
So scared. Man, these feel really obstructive. Like, every now and then I'm like, oh yeah, I should try and put my feet on something. No, I do. I'm like, I'm wearing these stupid shoes. Why not climbing shoes?
Well, like, when you climb over there, you'll find that the rock gets quite wet and mossy, and like normal climbing shoes would just slip off.
Yeah. Okay, so
right, well, that's your induction. Right, let's go and do an M9.
All right, yeah,
let's go and do an M9. Contain, and then you kind of welly up on it like that.
Whoa.
And then roll over. Sometimes to clip, you just literally like yard up your axe.
How was that, watching that?
Quite hard.
Yeah.
I'm quite excited because being a boulder, we don't really get to use any kind of equipment. Now I use all the equipment. I hate the fruit boots. Okay. That's fine then.
It's like if cutting loose is your name, dry tooling's your game, isn't it? Really, it's like even I cut loose all the time.
I know. You did like 4 or 5 in a row.
I would say just dog up it.
Yeah, that's
just to learn where all the hooks are, because it's the sort of thing that you could actually like pull an amazing performance out and flash to the last draw and then just not find the hook.
Exactly.
Because you just can't see them.
Yeah.
Like you need to know where they are, and it's like you can do this tactic. You saw that I was doing is like clipping the next one and then like clipping in with a draw, and then you can yard up, find the hook, and then come back down and do the sequence.
Okay. There's not through there. Right hand, left hand, good one, bad one.
How are we feeling after the experience on the little wall?
Felt quite hard. It's definitely. I mean, yes, you are just holding jugs, but you're holding them really tightly. And you keep passing them from hand to hand, and they don't feel very secure. So, lots of things that make this a lot harder than it looks. These were the worst surprise of the day. It literally feels like trying to climb in ice skates. I feel like I'm going to break an ankle just getting to it.
Neil's living this as much as us.
Yeah.
In there.
Straight in, like in the holy bit. Yeah. Turn it at that. It's a bit awkward getting in.
How did you get it in?
Like,
There is no angle that goes in there.
There is. It does go in.
Ah.
Got it?
I mean, it feels like crap, but...
Okay, so and now you're going directly above it, about a foot. Yeah, exactly. That's it.
Nice, that's it.
Yeah. Not too deep, you won't get it out. You'll really struggle to get it out. That's it. Yeah, and now, like, try the over the shoulder and high tool. Oh, you're getting good at this already. Now this is gross, this thing, it's gross. Dig it in as far as you can and cam the head against the roof. And just, it's really horrible, but it is. Like, you've got to cam the head against the roof, scratch it right down, and then just angle it. Yeah, you had it, but take it out at a slight angle. The head, that might be alright.
It's so bad, man.
Yeah, I know. It's just left of the quick draw. You can. It's an inch, straight up. To the right, straight up. That's it. Straight up. Oh, Louis, it's like there. Really like gutted that you put that left one in deep.
Yeah, I already am. No, I can't get it out.
So mindful, so cool. Good effort, Louis. Yeah, that's it. And then like good work. Quite hard getting the stein out. You'll have to just, yeah, that's it. Good work.
It's really hard work, Neil.
Yeah. Just like it is with bouldering or like, you know, rock climbing. If you do too much heroics, you're just not going to have the endurance for it. And go up into that groove. So, and just like really go on. That's it. There. Left. That's it. There it is. Go on.
This isn't the way. It's like you're just hanging from a jug, but for no reason you're squeezing it as hard as you ever have, and then you do 13 leg raises in every direction.
Yeah, which is surprisingly good. And then there are some footholds, but it's just like you can't work out why it's so hard, can you?
So hard. Oh my god.
There is a good hook in that groove. Yeah, there's a good hook in that groove which you've got. Good work, Louis. You don't have to try cooking with your feet on. I'm sure you can't keep this up.
Okay. Take. It's going to be happy if we get to that last clip. Now, rest for about 4 weeks. Watch you do it.
Go on, Louis. That's the one. Good work.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I'm literally doing like one move at a time on jugs with a huge rest in between. I'm boxed. I'm covered in whatever this is.
You're off relay, by the way.
Oh, okay, don't mess around too much.
Don't fall down that hole.
Alright. Well, watch Neil send it, and then maybe I'll give it a burn, but oh man.
It's full on, isn't it?
That's pretty full on.
It's really full on. I know, it's like total respect to this community.
Jesus.
They're
It's
often,
not just pulling on jugs, guys.
I mean, it's like, I feel like dry tooling is kind of, a lot of climbers don't know what it is, and they sort of say, oh, it's, you know, but it's like, the people I know who do it, like Emma Powell, for example.
They must be the strongest people in the
They're
world.
unbelievably fit. They're like these, probably like the sort of, the guys you were training with on your last video,
Yeah.
the calisthenics guys, you know.
I'm not unfit, but I feel very unfit right now. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I mean they're like gymnasts or fit.
Yeah. Alright, you gonna go for the Sengo then?
Well, I think I'll probably give it a go.
Yeah, man. We're gonna edit that together to make it just look like I did it, right?
No.
Problem solving is just multiplied suddenly.
Yeah, you can do each move like a number of different ways, can't you?
So we're just talking about how, with bouldering, you've just got hands and feet, and that's it. The ice axes make it really interesting because your reach is a lot longer, so you can reach a lot further. But then you can also, as you saw, you can like put one on your shoulder, switch hands, take it back again. Like the problem solving gets really interesting. Like that whole section we saw Neil solve, where he like went up, and I was like, oh no, he's wrong-handed now because he needs to go into like this undercut thing there. But then he can switch hands, take it back round, get the undercut thing, switch hands again. Very cool. Really hard. But very cool.
It's a shame it's so tiring.
Oh god, yeah. If only it was easy, then it'd be lovely. Unless you tricked me into it, there's no way I'd ever end up trying dry tooling. And it's been a really, really fun day. Probably not going to do it again, but I've done it once. Might do it again. This is quite fun. I suppose it'll be ice climbing next. Got all the prep I need. Neil's training me now.
This is probably like just the worst type of pump because
Yeah.
it's really intense and it also lasts quite a long time.
Yeah. But you weren't kidding. Like when he was saying like, oh, the pump it'll be like in your forearms, but then especially your arms, your shoulders, your chest, your core. I was like, well, we'll see. Yeah. My hands were like trashed, but my core was so tired. I didn't really even feel like I was using my feet that much. I was mostly just hanging there, but it was so tense the whole time.
That's it. It's a good description.
You got any good footage? Do I look heroic? Don't feel very heroic. I feel like I'm just worming my way up there.
It's an accurate description.
Neil looks heroic. As long as someone looks heroic.
Don't we just see this all the time with lots of different climbing styles? When you see someone doing it well, you think that doesn't look that hard.
Yeah. You're like chatting away all the way through as well.
And then you try it and it's like, what?
Yeah. Very humbling. Speed climbing it.
Get it over with. Yeah. Right, where's the first hook?
Right there now.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
right, okay.
Cool.
Right, talk me into this bad boy.
Right. There. Nice one. Go on, Neil. So good. Come on, Neil. Come on. Looking really good, man. Done the hardest move. Come on, Neil.
That's it.
Yes, Neil. Come on. Yeah. Come on, man. Come on. Yes, Neil. Come on, man.
Nice.
Thanks, man. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Thanks, guys. Wow. Thanks. You know what? had the camera pointed at me.
Whoa. The classic hug. Oh my god. I can't believe you just did it out of nowhere.
It's only how I'm going, isn't it? It's all climbing at the end of the day.
Well, there you go, folks. Ta-da! Another episode complete.
No, it's not the end of the
episode.
episode. We need to watch Louis try
Oh
it.
man, okay. I'll try it once. It's the hardest dry tooling route you've done.
I've done 10.
Oh my god, so this is like just under that?
Just under that, yeah.
Wow.
Talking to this guy, Clement Premel, one of the top guys, he was saying how like you just take this little quick shake between each hand movement and then you just get a little bit back. Otherwise the pump just builds and builds and builds.
Do you think that's useful for sport and trad as well?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's really similar to what you do when you're shaking out on a trad route or a sport route. It's really like, it becomes much more about movement efficiency and resting. Remind yourself like some of the things that you pulled on like front 8Bs and all that sort of thing.
Exactly.
Now, you've got a handle that you can wrap your entire hand around.
Yeah.
What could possibly be difficult?
Exactly. I can't even tie my laces.
This is why you wear the mantras.
Yep, no laces on those.
Yeah, that's it.
Definitely getting the hang of it. Perfect. Yeah, halfway, that's it. Okay, right, here we go. So slot it in, slide it back, tilt the head to the left. No, other way, tilt the head, that's it, that will hold, I promise you. You can hide sword on that, just keep even pressure on it, and I'll talk you in. Go up and left and up there. That's it. You're in. You were quicker than me there, mate. Heel hook on the right, or toe, or whatever. Yeah. And just be careful of your hand when you make the move here that you don't pinch it. Lean back a bit. If you lean back a bit, it will take it away from the wall. That's it.
That's it. Go on.
Lovely. Great work, Louis. Yes. There, if you want to click. Go on, Louis.
That's it. Come on.
Come on, you really like this bit before. That's it. Yeah.
That's sweet. Come on.
Oh, you're really flowing this time, mate.
Come on.
Yeah. Left axe. Yeah, and you can put your right axe in next to it if you want, just so you've got something to put it on. Right, in the same hole, exactly, and hop that right foot up, straight arm it and yard. Go on, mate, really push. Higher. That's it, left, there.
Yes, come on.
Louis. Mark got it. Come on, Louis. Come on.
So good. Come on.
Great work. Remember it's in the corner. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That's it, exactly. This is exactly it, mate. You can almost guess very slightly there. He's quick and sussed it. He's a quick learner, this lad. Good work. Come on, Louis. Remember those little micro shakes? They give you so much. It's a little flick before you go to the tool. That's it. Good work. Flat foot it. Exactly. It's almost a rest. That's it. Come on, Louis. Forward. Remember, it's on top. That's it. In there. That's it.
That's it. Come on.
Come on, the captain. Come on, the captain.
You got it. Come on. Come on.
Fight.
That's it. Almost there. Come on.
Shake out, mate. One hand at a time. That's it.
That's it.
One hand at a time. What do I do? Such a good effort.
I tried really hard.
That was where I got to like last sesh. That was on my first rep I got to there. And what's so frustrating is like,
oh, so close. I actually thought I was going to do it.
Yeah, I thought you were going to do it. Like if you get the next one clipped, it eases off because you can use your feet more. So close.
Maybe rest for a few minutes and I'll do the last section.
Yeah. It's nice. I mean, I could tell that just same as me, like you really got into your flow.
Yeah.
Like compared to when we were doing it bulk to bulk, and it felt really awkward.
Yeah.
Didn't it? But
When
like
you're actually flowing through it,
you find a rhythm.
and trying to do the last bit then.
Just this bit. I reckon if you've got to that.
Oh man, you're right.
Go on, Louis.
Got it.
Got it?
Yeah. Man, that was really close. I'm actually really happy with that.
You should be. You really should be. Just good to see you climbing well on it.
Oh man, I loved it. Yeah.
Good
Worth
work.
a good effort though. Oh, thank
Good
you, man.
effort.
Okay, so, in case it wasn't obvious, this is really hard. Neil's a hero, Emma Powell's a monster. But man, thank you so much for another extremely challenging day out.
Something a bit different, eh?
Man, I learned so much so quickly. That's what I like about these. So, folks, if you liked it, leave some comments. Give us some suggestions of what to try next.
As long as it's not dry tooling.
As long as it's not dry tooling. And yeah, leave some comments, like, subscribe, click below on the join button if you want any training plans from me and Neil. And we'll see you next time.
Take care.
Bye, folks.